Knoxville Area Transit is making temporary changes to 5 routes. CAT leaders say it's because of a staffing shortage.
10 News reporter Lauren Davis spoke to CAT leaders and shares why these changes were needed. Lauren?
Brittany, Robin, transportation companies across the country, including right here in Knoxville, are seeing staffing shortages, and a federal rule strained an already struggling workforce. That's why a handful of routes are seeing some temporary changes so CAT can keep them running and reliable. 5 CAT bus routes are changing temporarily. Routes 12, 15, 17, 20, and 42 are moving from every 30 minutes to every hour.
This is coming due to our workforce shortage, and the reasoning behind making the decision for these shortages is to ensure that our service is reliable for our passengers.
Part of the reason for the shortage is a federal ruling in September. It made states pause issuing commercial driver's licenses to people who aren't legal residents of the United States, causing training delays for CAT.
We're on the other side of it now, but when that happened, it delayed the timeline for our new operators to receive their CDL permits and kind of pushed their training timeline weeks behind schedule of what it should have been.
Knoxville Area Transit leaders say it's a way to make sure the routes stay reliable.
Instead of on a day-to-day basis, certain routes being cut or delayed and not being able to get that information out in a timely manner.
The temporary changes will last until more staff is hired and put to work.
Currently, our workforce is between 130 and 170, and that number changes depending on if people are on vacation or experiencing illnesses. But our goal is to be at 200 and hopefully 180 to get back to restored full service.
And they're working on hiring more people right now.
But we're actively recruiting and hosting job fairs and attending job fairs and kind of upping the benefits for those that are applying.
CAT is hiring bus operators and maintenance service team members. Applications are being accepted on their website now. Brittany, Robin.
All right, Lauren, thank you so much. And by the way, Knoxville Area Transit also is honoring civil rights icon Rosa Parks today by reserving a seat on all of the buses in her name. Parks refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama back on December 1st, 1955. And her actions led to the year-long Montgomery bus boycott, seen as many scholars as one of the first major events of the civil rights era.
It's so important for public transit because it really sparked the Montgomery bus boycott, which helped lead to the desegregation of public spaces and specifically public transportation. So we take it very seriously, and it's very important for our industry.
Well, some communities also take time to honor her on her birthday, which is February 4th.